Accidentally laser beam when I was clicking back on the screen. Hello! And welcome back. I am entirely jazzed to do this series now because I put up a message on the Steam forums. Just kind of... I'll just call it what it is. Shameless self-advertising. Because, you know, I want the channel to be good. And I want people to see what I do. And the freaking dev of this game responded to me. And not only said the series as I had done so far was good, but that they were excited that people were doing a let's play of their game. And I'm like, yes, I fangirl squealed. And no, one does not need to be a girl to fangirl squeal. Anyway, wait, no, there we go. I decided that I had done the laser beams enough. Gonna do an overhaul. I'm gonna show off some of the enchantment things too. So first spell I wanted to do. So I wanted to exploit... Oh, did I not have Caustic Ichor made? Oh shit. Okay, hang on. If I have it. If I don't, I won't use that spell. Because what I was gonna do is I was gonna do with two spells that don't do direct damage, but one makes the other one do a lot of overtime damage. That's what I was thinking. If I can do it like that. What are you? Monday. No. That's not what I need. Oh, shoot, what's the material? I might not even have it. No, I do not. Shoot. Okay, well, we'll have to skip that step for now. We'll just do the dot itself. I mean, this is New Game 0. All the enemies don't have a lot of life. Should be fine. Okay, so fire for the obvious one. Now we also want to put the poison on it, because that one stacks. And I didn't want to use laser beams, even though that is a very efficient delivery system. Oh right, I wanted to put this on it. Since we're going to be casting it a lot to stack up the poison on a target, it would also stack up the curse, the corpse explosion type effect on it, which should be pretty badass. So it does no direct damage, costs 15 mana, does 45 poison over 5 and 39 fire over 5, and the poison stacks. And the explosion does 71 per hit, and that might take a few hits to actually kill someone, so we'll see what happens. See what the name is. Witch Ignition. I'll have any of the spells with ignition in the name, I don't know why. I'm gonna stick with Witch Ignition. Now, okay. Okay. Robe, I need... I'm gonna put a double jump on, even though I just took it off, because I just liked having double jumps. Yeah, double casting. Getting free casts... getting a free cast every 5 casts. It's not a lot, but it should be something. No, shield, I don't need that. Mana shield, no. Move speed. What's this? Cast a spell, mana cost are reduced for a time. Yes, actually, that sounds like it works too. Because that'll be even more like synergy keeping my mana going so I can keep casting the spell that stacks up the good stuff. Yeah, sure. So if anyone near me is also taking dot damage. Now, it can't be the Quick Shock Robe anymore, because it does not Quick Shock Robe materials. The Winged Cape. The Burning Cape. The Blazing Cape of Double Cast. I like that. Now, what do we support this with? Maybe some kind of slowing AoE type thing? That just like... Yeah, 96% slow. That's pretty huge. Although that extra... Yeah, that extra explosion F grade doesn't really do much. Arcs to the nearest enemy on collision. Walls. Actually, yeah. Make it cast faster. Because it's not doing any damage anyway, so yeah, okay. Now, wand. What can actually help the wand? Could have a melee attack. Just so I have something I can just smack things away with. Although... yeah, one of those only doing 2 damage doesn't really help. Does 10 damage twice, so it'll do 20. Did I end up getting the... no, I didn't get the black belt. Because that would actually work... that actually works really well for wands, I find. Because it'll, yeah, make it pierce. The black belt works really well when you're just spamming effects a lot. You can do another... yeah, so 9 damage. Not punch ignition anymore, though. Fairy image. Mirror blade, yeah, I like that. This needs a name. Explosive frost. Fairy icicle. Frozen wing. Frost. Nice and simple. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's the miniature sun. I'm just lighting shit on fire now. Just by existing. See, look at that. It's actually really funny. Sorry, my thoughts are going a little everywhere. I'm excited. This series is amazing. And, well, not the series, but this game is amazing. I'd love it if this game got a sequel. Hint, devs, if you happen to be watching. And I hope you'd continue to. But anyway, there's actually a build you can do where there's a... I don't remember the name. I don't remember the material. Something about ghosts. You put it on a robe, and it makes you stealth if you're not moving. And, like, it doesn't break right away after you move. So you can, you know, you can go through a whole level without firing off a shot. And then you just have a bunch of robe effects like this one, where things just take damage being near you, and or, like, you leave fire on the ground, or you poison cloud, or whatever. And you just go through a level without firing a shot. It's hilarious. Okay, so... spell 1. Whoa. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Then let's go like... fire's kind of slow. The damage ranks up pretty fast, though. Okay. I want to make you bigger. So I can see it a little better. Now, boop. He's like completely stopped. The animation is just not there. That's amazing. So I can just be like, blat, and then fire off a few of these. Ooh, look at that damage rack up. Oh, that's nice. A little more technical than I used to play, because, you know, I just kind of spam the exploding laser beams, but this looks interesting. I want to give this a go. And then this is just, you know, get back off. I have giant swords. Rawr! Just in case. You know, gotta have something that's direct. Now, this place won't unlock anything in particular, but I have a feeling if I start going to the extra stuff, I'll start getting materials I need. Trees in the greater Darwall area are a magic guard. Their leaves do not decompose or decay. This leaves the trees looking pristine year-round. But the leaves from last autumn clump together in giant piles, leaving unsightly orange clumps all over the woods. It looks so gaudy. The forest would be much nicer if you were to remove all the leaf piles. Sounds good to me. Okay. Olden Tree Glade. Oh. What are you shooting at me? Trying to slow you down. And then bit. 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 And he's dead. A little more complicated than I'm used to. But we'll give it a go. Get all these leaf piles out of here and the gems. Hey! Goblin thief! Give me back that gem. There we go. At least the wand is very good for like the cleaning up trash, because like you don't need to dot up everything. I mean, it would be cool if I could. I mean, when the spell gets more slots, I will be able to, you know, make it spread and hit more people with some other materials. I'm not sure which one I'd use. Maybe like piercing shots or something, like diamonds. I don't know, maybe. But use those. Gotta squeeze in there. Ooh, ton of bricks. That's a good one. But you can use, well, laser beams. But I'm trying to avoid using laser beams all the time because it'll make a boring series. What would be another good one? Kind of shows you how I played this game if I can't think of it off the top of my head. Just filling the screen with shots that do the effect would work. Like, you just fairy wing illusion dust and I don't know, and like the seashell. You just like stack as many effects that give you more bullets at a time and add explosions and watch everything happen. All right. Ooh, what are you throwing at me? Is that a guillotine? I think that was a guillotine. Not having any of that. Yeah, there we go. Oh! I think I just realized something. The mobs don't take the poison damage when they're slowed because the game is literally processing per second effect slower. Oh, so that actually kind of doesn't help. Ooh, sticky slime. That's actually what I needed for when I was trying to show you guys last time. The floor's lava spell I looked up once. That one requires like at least like 5 materials though, so I probably won't be able to make it. Magic boomerang. I'm interested to test this one out because it's the one that they changed pretty drastically from when I last played, and although I did like the version that was it starts at your cursor instead of at your character, not for the reason that people were abusing it for. I liked it because I liked the idea of having spells that rained from above. You know, like think like old school Final Fantasy Meteo and stuff like that. You know, I think that it's what I was going to try to make, but then I then I just drifted from the game because I had beat it a bunch, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of done. It happens. Everybody freeze. No, not 2. Shoot my pentagrams at you. Yeah, take all the dot damage. Wow, this is a lot more complicated than my usual strategy. Come on. Well, I'm out of mana for starters. I gotta think of a way to fix that. I'll probably switch the spell that I'm using to freeze people with something that gives me mana of some kind. Would probably help. Oof, okay. No. Ow. What are you shooting at me? Like black holes or something? No. Whoa. Whoa, yeah, I don't even know what that projectile is. Did they add materials on me when I wasn't looking? They might have. I mean, hell, if they did, I'd love to see them. And if not, I would just love to find out what that one is, because, like, I have no idea. Did the Goblin Wizards have, like, combinations now? Like, can they have more than one material on their spell? Because that'd be interesting. Oh, man. Don't... Devs, if you're listening, and I hope you are, because I hope you're enjoying this, but do not make Goblin Wizards that have the, the spell of kill everything. The laser beam of kill everything. Ugh. I mean, I know you could, very easily, but I think that would just be a little crazy, especially if it's like 4 or 5 of them that all have it at once. Yikes. Then again, though, you could totally do it. Oh, wait. No. Oh, he's got repulsion. That's why he's zooming around. Ugh. Why isn't he taking damage? There we go. Don't know what happened there. I do like that freezing explosion spell, though. Would be better with a build that does direct damage, I think, but that is kind of handy, just being like, the whole room just kind of freezes. I mean, especially with much better materials, obviously. I'm still rocking Fs in almost everything except a couple of Ds. So, yeah. Spells aren't that impressive yet, but the concepts are there. You can, you know, see how it works. Alright. All the double jumps. God, I remember having the A rank doubled the fairy material, the fairy wing. And I think that's like, I want to say 4 jumps off one material. And, you know, you could, if you really wanted to, put like 5 slots of it. So you could have 20 jumps if you really wanted to. And that'd be hilarious. Ugh. Okay, so boss time? Smelly plant thing. Spinious root marrow. I know, you know, I think I've seen that name before. Oh, hello. Whoa, right on top of me, why don't you? Slow down. Oh, cool, the little flies are just getting auto-killed by my aura thing. That's good. Oh, I'm slowed. Something stuck on me. Ah, things are eating my shots. Get out of here. Oh, God. I am taking a lot of damage. Oh, I don't want to die. Oh, I'm taking damage from the frickin' vines just moving around the room. Come on. Okay, one vine down. Yeah, I gotta slow down. I have to play it like I don't have the exploding laser beams, because I don't. And that's kind of what's getting me killed, I think. Ugh. Fly trap shooting out flies. Stack up dots. Nah, come on. Ah! Get off me! Okay, no more fly spawns. No! Oh, that's bad. I'm literally dead in one hit. I am literally dead in one hit. And I didn't put an explosion on my robe, although I don't think it'd help against the boss, because I don't have any, like, weak targets to blow up with the effect to get my life back. I just have to take my time and be very careful. There's no flies, and I don't think this guy shoots anything other than those slowy balls. So I should just very carefully pick away at him. Come on, come on. Alright, one more vine left, and then the boss will be super vulnerable and take tons of damage. Hopefully. That's the game plan anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Ugh. It would help if I could, like, get the dot layers going in, like, a couple of casts. Alright. Now it's just a matter of just kind of chipping him down here now. Running constantly, not a good situation. Do the wand hits while I'm waiting for the mana to come back. Oh, such big numbers. Come on. Oh man, this is taking a while. Okay. Finally. Boss is dead. Yikes. I think I know why I started using the exploding laser beams. So much more effective. But this strategy has potential. I think it can work. I just need better material, really. Is the long and short of it. And more slots, too, so that I can do more things with the spell. Ooh, I have an artifact unlock. Collects loot. Oh, yeah, the screen bomb. That was pretty good. Oh, well. Max. Oh, you gain max mana per enemy slain. Yes, actually, give me the Maple Leaf Staff. Not just because I'm Canadian, but, yeah, stacking mana gain per enemy killed. That sounds pretty good. Especially with these mana issues I've been having. Marvelous! Now I can complete my landscape painting. Truth be told, I was out of orange paint. The reason for the quest in some of this is brilliant. Ton of bricks. Projectiles obey gravity and have increased spell power. On robes, you get increased spell damage while standing still. Sticky slime. Projectiles cling to walls upon collision. And on the robe, it lets you walk on walls for a short time, which is pretty good. And magic boomerang. If it hits, sends a boomerang back to you. If you catch the boomerang, it refunds part of the cost. Charges a shield that knocks away enemies. I have used the magic boomerang for the robe effect before. I actually find that pretty good. But the I haven't used it. Didn't use the old one as much for the active or for the like on spell or wand effect as much. Now, where do I switch artifacts? All right, down here. Boop. Terry Porter, prodigy. Don't tell anyone, but I'm secretly the real main character of the story. Uh-huh, sure kid, whatever. Now get out of the way, I'm fiddling with the high-powered artifacts. Yeah, pick a new one. Give me my hockey stick. Excellent! Hockey stick wand. Okay. Let's try the desert again. I don't think that... Does the desert have plot quest still? Yeah, that's a plot quest one, so maybe that'll give me another good upgrade. Because the optional quests are more about getting artifacts. I kind of want like the basic functionality upgrades first. Well, the scroll's gone, but that's not to say its wisdom is lost too. A secret cabal of wizards cling to the desert, preserving the old magics. Surely they have some knowledge of the scroll. Find one of the desert guardians and ask them what they know. Boop. Well, I just gained nearly double my mana bar by spawning into the level. That was kind of cool. Yeah, just let the aura do its thing on these little guys. Nope. Hit. Or they just all die. I think it... Does it... Ah! Let go. I forgot they could grab you. I thought they already grabbed loot on you. F Stone of Fire. I can make a melee wizard. Sounds interesting. Okay. All these things die. Is my mana capped? No, it's not. Oh, snap. I'm gonna be amazing. So much mana. Just run around and kill all these little dudes, I guess, and get a ton of mana for the bosses. It's actually a very good strategy. Oop, Guillotine Blade and Rift Crystal. Those are good. Rift Crystal, of course, being your teleport. And the Guillotine Blade being a very interesting way of killing things instead of doing straight damage, or in addition to straight damage. And I am hemorrhaging hit points rather severely. I should stop doing that. It's not good for one's health. Gotcha. Oh, look at the carnage. Ah, no, she got me. Ew! Don't poison me. Come on. Damn it. Oh, sandstorm! Yeah, that's a thing on this level. Once you get past the very first level, if you're outside during a sandstorm, it kind of kicks the shit out of you. It's not very good. Are you done yet? I want to kill those things over there. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Get more mana. So I can just cast forever. Isn't that always the goal of being a wizard? Having all the magic? Just having infinite magic? That tends to be the goal. One way or the other. It's always how I see it anyway. Probably gonna be a, yep. One of the worms. Or the first stage of him. Enraged Guardian Lockbone. Oh, the big laser, right. I'm just gonna freeze the crap out of you. Wow, that doesn't actually slow him down. That's unfortunate. I think the dot is stacked up. I'm just gonna keep it running. Only lasts like 5 seconds, so don't have to do too much maintenance. Ooh, freaking hyper beam over here. I don't think he's affected by cold. Kinda makes sense, but... Ow! God! Oh god! Ow! Oh god! Ow! Ouch, kabibble. Alright, I gotta keep him aiming it at the ground, like, near him. Fire on the ground. Oh man, I'm almost dead. No! This build works, I swear. Okay, we're good. Now, I need to find a gem very badly. Okay, so the next stage will be the tail, because he's got the big club tail. That stage isn't too bad. Whoa. They were hung on to the boss level. Also, is there a little version of myself popping out when I cast the double spell from the fairy, or from the, is it the fairy wings? No. Not the fairy wings, the illusion dust. Because if so, that's a neat visual. I like that. Ah, get away. Some more spores. Oh, God. I feel naked without my explosion laser beams. Especially the ones that steal life later. Oh, God. And I apologize if I keep talking about that, but it's just some of the most fun I've had in this game and all when I played it before, and I'm nostalgic, let's say. If you had phenomenal cosmic power coming from your eyeballs, wouldn't you be nostalgic for it if you lost it? I know I would be. 323 mana. Holy cow. Also, I'm not liking that goblin mummy. If I'm correct, that hurts me, doesn't it? Oh, it scares me. Okay. I probably gotta kill him for one of the gems. Oh, speaking of gem, a little hit point gem. Eh. There we go. Ow, ow. Stupid sandstorm. Okay, those floors will give out, but I think I want to go down there anyway. I always laugh at the Lamias in this. They look like they're so cross. It's like, oh, you again. Have my poison ball. Bleh. Oh, man, so many sandstorms. Oh, hell. Oh, I'm on fire. How am I on fire? Why am I on fire? So many questions. Yeah, I knew I wanted to come down here for loot. Rock. D, fairy wing. Nice. Ectoplasm. Man, I definitely love this friggin' I'm a sun thing I got going on. So easy to clean out these little mobs. Just kind of being there. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could even kill the bigger stuff just by kind of cheesing them with the terrain like this. But, you know, that's kind of boring. I'll just tag him instead. Oh god, so much fire. Everyone's on fire up there. Just kind of let it do its thing. Now, I never figured this out one way or the other. But are things resistant to certain magics in this? Like, would the Lamias be poison resistant because they, they shoot poison? Standard, like, RPG logic. If the thing uses that element, it isn't exactly weak to it. I'm gonna cheese these guys a little bit. Oh man, so many sandstorms! So many sandstorms. I don't remember there being this many sandstorms. Yeah, this is where the quest is, I believe. I can get myself up here. Yep. Yeah, I am still digging that the free spell I ended up creating. Just doesn't work as well with the strategies I'd like. Phew, thanks! Now I can get back to being upset about the stolen scroll. What does the scroll contain? A powerful transfiguration spell, of course. I thought everyone knew. A witch in dark clothes already plundered our library and took it. I saw from up there. Why didn't you stop her? I was a little busy being carried around by a harpy. Sorry. Okay, so that's done. And I'm noticing there's something on my map, and I'm assuming that's the third. That's the third gem, the yellow one. So I gotta go back and get that. Get all my loot. Kind of important. I don't even care about getting the little chest. It's usually just the big chest at the end, because that's the one that gives you the artifacts and the upgrades, and then later when you have all the upgrades and artifacts, it starts coughing up the high-grade materials. So kind of the general rule of thumb, you kind of want those. Kind of how you win the game. Why is it? What the? I'm confused. Ow! 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 No. Sandstorm, go away. Huh. Did I skip a boss fight and that's what it's marking me to? That might be what that is. Yep, I skipped a boss fight. That's what happened. That's okay. That will do it. Yeah, Lockbone again. Oh god, ow. That was a bad start. Now he's going to get me with his tail. Which shoots stuff. I don't remember that. Thankfully, I can duck very, very well. Just gonna, yep. Just tap him. Just tap him and duck. Ow! Okay, well that one went a little lower. Tap him and duck. Tap him and duck. It's actually fairly intense. Also, I have almost 400 mana. What the hell? The hockey stick's too good. Hockey stick's amazing. See if I can get my aura in here too, do more damage. Just rack up all the little overtime effects. Yeah, get like a couple thousand damage going here. There we go. Tail's done. He runs away. And then we only have to fight him one more time, I believe. I don't know what this third phase will be with the configuration he has set up there. Because the last one had the wings, and then it was the flying phase, but I kind of just blew him out of the air with the... Again, the exploding laser beams. The exploding laser beams, they are very good. Very good. And I never would want to change them for anything, but I am willing to forsake them for the sake of experimentation. And, you know, hopefully your guys' enjoyment. Ah. Ow. Ow. Ah, there's the gem. Okay. Now I gotta just kind of hold on to my life here. Both in the figurative sense of staying alive. Oh! Antlion. Ah! Is he hitting me? No, he's not. Okay, I'm just gonna sword him to death over here. Okay. Whew. That was a little messy. No, life gem. Okay, I need that. No! Another life gem. No. 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 Bugger. Ah, Antlion! Ah! Freak. Ugh. Man, they really slow you when they hit you. I had to double jump to go up that little space I was standing on. Like, I literally had to double jump to get to here. That's how bad it is. Oh man. Oh, another sword. Now. Ah. Poisoned. I remember reading about an earlier release of this game where they had a system in place where you could grind up old materials and make new ones. And they traded it out for the alchemy system instead. Or like it was a function of alchemy, but then they got rid of that function. I'm kind of curious as to why. They claimed it was to prevent it from being grindy, but like, I mean, if you want a certain material, you're going to grind anyway. Why not make a system that lets you use up the ones you're not using, like the materials that are poor quality, to grind them up to make better ones, or to make something, or even like with the system we have now, make it so that you can make the essences and those stones, so you can, like, you know, break a material down and make it into something else. Like if it's like, oh, I have like my 10th rock, you know, I don't need another rock, but I want one of the pieces of the rock that you know, makes half of something else. I can break the rock down, get the bit out of it, and then make the other, you know, make whatever other thing I want. I don't remember what rock specifically is, because I've never had to make a rock, because you get plenty. But, you know, I can look that up when we're out of here. So many items. So many materials. Man, this hockey stick is really charged. I have over 500 mana. Holy cow. Now, if only I had a spell that was just like... Actually, you know what? I think I might make that spell... I might change this build a little bit. But I think I might make that spell that's like... It costs like 200 mana, but it does like 500 damage or something stupid like that. With a bunch of Philosopher Stones. Just overclock the crap out of it. Go away, Harpies. He's got the horns. I don't remember how that fight goes. Lockbone. Last time, we swear. I'll lose game. Is that the one that charges? Yes, it is. Okay, so this one's easy. It's just jump over him every time he charges. And shoot him. Ah, I don't think my spell can hit him, though. I just have to shoot him in the face. What the? Oh, okay. He does little dolphin jump. Not a big deal. Where is he? Oh, there. Oh, ow! Ouch, Kabibble. At least he takes a lot of damage. And that looks amazing when he's on fire. That looks so cool. Like, he's going so fast, the friction has literally lit him on fire. That's funny. I like that. That's pretty cool. Whoa! Although it does make him a lot menacing in terms of possible threat to me. I don't remember. Is mana regeneration in this, is it based off of how much you have? Like, will I generate mad mana now because I have 500 some odd mana? I think that's how that works. I remember looking it up, but I don't remember what I looked up. Like what result I got. Yeah, just playing bullfighter with this guy for a little bit. Such a classic enemy in games, you know? Big guy rushes at you, jump out of way to avoid damage. You know? It's really simple. Oh, died off camera. Excellent. I didn't even have to be in the room to kill you. In we go. We have all the gems. We've completed the quest. Good times. I can't see the... I can't see the message. Okay. D rank lightning rod. F rank spores. D rank tooth, very nice. D rank sword. F rank boomerang. Okay. Wait for the sandstorm. Ah, screw it, it's the end of the level. And I get another one of these. Okay. Mary's Bottled Storm. Hold Q. Knocks back on-screen enemies. Becomes Mary's Bottled Nothing. That's a one-use knockback. Doesn't sound too good to me. Angry Gorgon Head. Hold Q. Petrifies all on-screen enemies for 5 seconds. Petrified enemies cannot deal or take damage. It was angry before being removed. You don't know how irritable it is now. Hourglass of Regret. Hold Q to place it and press Q to warp. Immediately upon its creation, Bezel knew it was a bad idea. Now, yeah, this is the one I use for my, like, super OP build. I'm tempted to use it for this one, too, but I kind of need the hockey stick. The Heartseeker. Enemies have a 25% chance to drop a bonus health pickup. So, I'm going to take it anyway, but I'm going to stick with the hockey stick for what I'm using. Because, you know, I need the mana. Plus, I think I'm actually going to go make that spell that hits stupidly hard, but costs, like, way too much mana. I'm going to go make that. You found one of the Desert Guardians. What did they have to say? Transformation magic? That can't be good. I got my voices mixed up. New materials discovered. Repulsor energy. Knocks you backward when cast due to increased spell power. Yes, you can literally rocket propel yourself around if you have enough of those. It's brilliant. Increase the spell power of your next spell after taking damage. Rift Crystals, your teleports. Chance to ignore damage taken. And Guillotine Blade. I love this one for the robe effect because it's the efficient but bland and like not bombastic effect of just making you harder to kill. Really. And Guillotine Blade's active effect is interesting too because it's basically a way to do damage without doing damage, but it also works with damage, which is a rarity because like a lot of effects that are like alternate win conditions don't tend to stack with damage, right? Like they're mutually exclusive. I don't know. It's a thought. Anyway, two missions an episode. That seems pretty good for a pace. I'll do some more tinkering with spells. I'm gonna be recording a few in a row actually, so I'll be cutting this one and then joining you guys again shortly. Ciao. Once I figure out how to stop my recording.